Looking for love guidance or tips on how to date someone? Maybe you're single and playing the dating game, or in a long-term relationship. There's something to be learned about how to recognize love. Tune in to True Love Knots by Maria Romano as she deep dives into everything about love, dating advice, wedding tips, entrepreneurship, and so much more. No matter your relationship status, Maria Romano has something to teach you about love, romance, staying together, breaking up, and everything in between.
Hey, everybody. How we doing out there? I wanted to bring you this particular podcast and YouTube because I wanted to share something with you. The other day I released a video, I believe it was on vulnerability, because I think it's very important to be vulnerable, because when you're vulnerable, right, it shows that you have courage, it shows you have strength, and it shows that you're willing to step out of your comfort zone. But I want to now share with you something about empathy. And the reason I'm going through these different emotions is because these are emotions that will help you continue to grow in your personal life and your professional life. That's right. Both of these will help you grow. Now, for those of you that know me, you know I am a minister in Las Vegas, Nevada. I've been performing wedding ceremonies for over 14 years. But I also talk about love, and I talk about love in the workplace and about the power of loving your way to the top, or I call it the power of love. But this information I'm going to share with you, it's not just for the workplace, it's for your personal self-improvement as well. And one thing, empathy is something that a lot of us as managers and leaders in business, and also as being friends or even with our partners, we really miss the mark on. And the reason I say that is I've had my own experience too recently about empathy. So for example, empathy means being empathetic to the person's feelings or emotions and not making it about you. So for example, somebody loses a partner, right? Or they lost a dog, whatever it is. And right away you say, I lost my dog, right? Or I lost my husband, or I lost my grandmother. And you make it about you. And that's sympathy. But true empathy is making it about the other person and saying to them, gosh, you lost your dog. I could only imagine how you feel. Gee, wow. The power of pausing and being silent says a lot to that person. Wow. I recently had a personal situation that I will share with you. I'm going to be vulnerable. I was dating a gentleman, and we were at an event, and somebody there, another couple, and the couple, the wife of this one gentleman, a guy that I was dating, he also does business with him. She kind of got a little unruly. She probably had a little too much to drink and too many edibles, and she turned on me. And I walked away. I actually stood up because I felt that her behavior was totally unacceptable. And I walked away from everybody, and I kind of cried by myself. And then afterwards, when the gentleman I was dating came back to me, he said, I went through this before, and he made it about him. And on the whole ride home, I didn't say a word. Okay. He just kept sharing about how he was in a situation and he had something similar happen, not with the same person. And I finally stopped him. And let me tell you, again, this is where being vulnerable comes in and empathetic. And I said, you know what? I appreciate all of what you went through, but can we just make it about me for the moment? Make it about me. So there are going to be times in life when you need that empathy, and don't be afraid to say to that person you love or somebody in your life, can we just make it about me for the moment, not about you? We all have been through experiences in life, but we really don't know how each and every one of us experience things. We've lost people in our lives. We've lost pets. We've lost maybe jobs, situations, right? Lifestyles. And we can relate to it, but we're not in that person's shoes. And when you're in that individual's shoes, that is the only way you can tell. So the best thing you can do is look that person in the eyes. Say, I can only imagine how you feel. Take a deep breath, pause, and say, how can I help you? What can I do? And mean it. That's what empathy is about. And when you do this in your workplace, you do this in your home environment with people you love, with your friends. And when they're not doing it, when you need it too, tell them. So, and tell them what empathy really means, because the more in touch you are with emotions, the more in touch you are with your emotions, and the more you define them and you're able to articulate, the better you're going to handle everything that comes across you in life. I guarantee it. And if you're looking for great books to read on empathy, vulnerability, check out any of Brené Brown's books. They are probably one of the best, that they go into a lot of detail about being vulnerable, shame, empathy, and having compassion. And we can all use a lot more of that in our life, can't we? So in the meantime, continue to stay healthy, happy, and safe. And spread love, my friends. Spread love.